So there's
Call the meeting to order for January 27th, 2020. So the first item is adoption of the minutes resolution.
adoption of the minutes? Or the
Adoption of agenda.
Adoption of agenda, pardon me.
Yeah, moved by myself, second by Councillor Lane, that we resolve that the agenda be adopted as presented.
Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor? Okay, confirmation of the minutes.
Again, moved by myself, second by Councillor Lane, resolve that the minutes of the regular council meeting and the committee of the whole meeting of January 13th, 2020 be hereby approved. All statutory declarations have been complied with.
Any questions?
I'll be abstaining because I wasn't at the last meeting.
Okay. Any questions? Now we go to citizens period, is it?
Call for a
Okay, we'll call for citizens period. Anybody have anything to say out there today? No? So I guess we'll move on to item 6.41, community board appointments.
Again, moved by myself, second by Councillor Lane, it resolved that the council approve the following board or committee appointments. So Councillor Ward will be going to COPP. Councillor Forster will will go to recycling, and be it further resolved that all members of council will take part in Safer Communities and Neighborhoods Committee. That's the SCAN committee.
Any questions?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay,
I don't want to be on that committee.
so we take that up then, in community of the whole?
Unless somebody else here wants to take it, then you can change it there now, or you can go back to committee of the whole.
Anybody interested
In
in recycle?
I just came from there, so not right now.
Okay, so we'll send it back to community of the
Yeah,
whole?
so we can just table it.
We just had a meeting. Another meeting won't be till the end of February, so we have some time.
Okay, yeah, we'll table it.
Okay. Okay, 6.4.2, payroll and accounts.
Okay.
It's the other one you're doing.
Oh, okay, there we go. 642. All right, moved by myself, second by Councillor Murphy, be resolved that council authorize the following accounts. Pay period number 26, the amount of $125,585.39. Pay period number 1, the amount of $99,166.85. General checks number 24003 to 24025, 24027 to 24056, 24058 to 24074, and 24076 to 24083 in the amount of $214,835.62. EFTS in the amount of $53,713.23.
Any questions? All in favor? Okay, accounts in conflict.
Moved by myself, second by Councillor Murphy, be resolved that council authorize the following accounts in conflicts. General checks 24026, 24057, and 24075, amount of $3,088.54. And just so you're aware, so that we don't have people voting on, not sure exactly what they're voting on, just mentioning it just for that simple fact that Councillor Forrester, Councillor Ward, and Northern Building are on there, so you probably would want to abstain from the vote, just so it doesn't look like there's some sort of a conflict or whatever, just making sure that you're aware that you're on there, so.
Okay, I'll abstain.
Okay.
And so, any questions? Hearing none. All in favor? Okay, emergency plan EMO.
Moved by myself, second by Councillor Murphy, whereas in accordance with Section 8, 1D of the Emergency Measures Act, every local authority shall prepare and adopt emergency preparedness programs and emergency plans and submit them to the coordinator for the approval and coordination with the emergency programs and emergency plans. Therefore, be resolved that council adopt the Town of La Paw Emergency Measures Plan as presented for 2020.
Any questions? Hearing none. All in favor? Okay, resolution 6.45, addition to taxes.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Forster. Be it resolved that council approve the addition in the amount of $4,328 to the 2019 real property tax roll as contained in the listing from Manitoba Municipal Relations as of December 30th, 2019.
Any questions? All in favor? Okay, 6.47, tax sale,
646.
or 646, town planter, sorry. I was getting ahead of myself here.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Forster. Be it resolved that council accept the Westcana Inn's request to look after the town planter for the year 2020. Request that came in from Westcana Inn just based on them taking care of it last year, and they did a great job, so asking to do it again.
Yeah, they did a really good job last year. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor? Okay, now we'll get to 647, tax sales.
Moved by myself, seconded by Councillor Zelinski. Whereas Section 365 of the Municipal Act provides that council may in any year designate the immediate preceding year or any earlier year as a year for which properties, the tax sale in respect of which are in arrears for the year must be offered for sale by auction to recover the tax arrears and costs. Be it resolved that the designated year for which properties in arrears be offered for sale by auction be 2020, meaning all properties with outstanding taxes from the year 2018 or prior, and be it further resolved that in accordance with Section 363-1 of the Municipal Act, costs shall be the actual costs incurred by the municipality for each parcel listed for the tax sale, plus an administration fee of $50 per roll as set forth in Manitoba Regulation 5097. And be it further resolved that the 2020 tax sale be held on November 12th, 2020 at 2 p.m. at the Town of La Paw, 81 Edwards Avenue in Council Chambers. And be it further resolved that Council place a reserve bid on tax sale properties in the amount of tax arrears and associated costs in regards to the 2020 tax sale. Be it further resolved that Council appoint the Assistant Chief Administrative Officer as a designated officer for the 2020 tax sale.
Pretty lengthy. Any questions?
I just have a question.
Okay.
To participate in the tax sale itself, what's the deposit you have to put down?
I think it's 5,000.
Oh, it is. Is that,
500? I'd have to look at what it is.
okay, no, if we could just look into that, because I do believe there was an issue a few years back where somebody had bid on quite a number of pieces of land, but then did not have the financial
Yep.
monies to pay for it, and then we had to wait for another, quite a bit longer to have the tax sale, and we had others that were actually looking at purchasing it. I think what happened also, the bidding got out of hand, because and then all of a sudden they got to,
Yeah.
who really wanted it, but we actually really
There's
didn't
a
want to.
deposit.
Okay, I just was curious.
Sure what
Okay.
it was.
Any other questions on it? Hearing none, all in favor? Okay, 6.48, KSD reciprocal agreement.
Resolution number 2020-021, moved by myself, seconded by Councilor Zelinski. Be resolved that council authorize the mayor and assistant CAO to sign reciprocal agreement with Kelsey School Division as per discussion during the in-camera portion of the February 13th, 2020 Committee of the Whole meeting.
Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor? See another little tag here, so. Okay. Personnel, no action. Airside, no action. Committee and board reports, 6.7. Museum board.
We had a meeting. I was unfortunately unable to attend our last museum meeting, but the minutes were, as they always are, were sent out the day after of our meeting. So I will be attending the next one.
Okay. Chamber of Commerce.
We did have a meeting, minutes were submitted. I know they're on AllNet. And discussion is preparing for AMM, or the Manitoba Chamber of Commerce resolutions, was really the big discussion point. I think it was the big... No, I did. Manitoba Chamber of Commerce. Yeah.
Sustainable Forest, Mayor Jakes isn't here, so I don't know. Citizens on Patrol. Meeting, I'm attending the next meeting, and I think it's the first Tuesday of the month. Okay. CDC, Councillor Murphy, Councillor Lane.
Just quickly on the CDC, some exciting things actually have been happening with the CDC lately. I don't know if anybody knows, or everybody knows, but we did have Jackie, I'm going to try to pronounce her last name, Rockenbacher. Rockenbacher. Join us from Western Canada, and she comes from Calgary, and she's moved to our community. Brings a lot of good experience and educational background to our community, and we're really looking forward to her working with us. Again, she's hit the ground running already, and if she's welcomed everybody to come and by her office, which is upstairs here in the municipal building. If they want to come up, say hi, share some ideas with her, I'm sure she would love to meet you guys. So we're looking forward to that. There is a couple of things that are happening with the CDC. We're working on the main clinic there with the RHA, so that continues to go forward. And we're also working with some local, I know Councillor Lane is working with some with a developer to set up some discussions and continue to work there. As well as we've submitted our budgets towards to the town, and we actually have our presentation ready to go as well now, and we'll be just looking forward to the date in either February to roll that out. So, but yeah, some good stuff happening there. And they are meeting tonight. So Jackie would have been here tonight, but she's actually meeting with the RHA right now with a couple of our members to talk about clinics and stuff.
Thank you. Destination Marketing, Councillor Zelinski.
Yeah, we had a meeting last week. It was a lot of housekeeping things. We're looking at revamping some of the policies and procedures and get some of the board stuff up to snuff and taken care of. We voted in favor of one. I don't know actually if we did. Sorry, I can't say that yet. Yeah, and then received a final report for a project that had already taken place. But yeah, other than that, we're just looking for more community members and groups to submit applications to utilize the Destination Marketing Fund. We've got some money and we'd like to see it go to use in the community. So.
Just out of curiosity there, and I'm not trying to, are there minutes to those meetings that are distributed to to council, or no? I can't. I just couldn't remember. I mean, I know we get tons of emails.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to find one particular thing. I was just kind of wondering if they were, because when you said that we're looking at changing some of the
Yeah, and
policy and stuff.
that's kind of where we're going.
Okay.
We have a small board. We've lost a few members over the past few months.
Okay.
So we do have minutes. I don't think they've been submitted to the town. I probably would have a set to send.
Okay. No, I'm just kind of curious, because that was something I think has come up as a group, like what, in terms of how their, some of the criteria for the funding, who's even
sure.
putting in, I don't know, I'd just be curious if somebody,
Yeah,
knowing who's actually throwing.
I can send that in and we can get that shared around for sure.
Yeah, for no other reason than I was thinking maybe we do get them sent and I'm just not seeing them, I don't know.
Okay, Cedar Lake, Councillor Atkins not here. Recycle Board, Councillor Zelinski.
Yeah, we had a meeting last week as well, Thursday night. We had a meeting, went over some of the year-end numbers for the recycling center. Tonnage was down about 60 tons for the year, or 70 tons. It's about a 10% decrease year over year from 2018 to 2019. And that's basically due to some stricter policies based on what recycling they are accepting and what they're sending out. There's been a backlog at the recycling center for some time, so those numbers may change, but it looks like it's about 10% down for the year. We talked about looking at some alternative ways of dealing with recycling in the community. Just basically every time we send out a truck full of cardboard, we're sending a check along with it because there's no money in it. So a couple of people within the board are taking on an expanded role to look at some alternative options. So hopefully within the next few months we'll have some information on again, alternate uses for the recycling that we currently receive. So.
Good. The Fall Renewal Corporation, Councillor Forrester.
We had a meeting scheduled for the 16th. It was canceled. We're setting up again, I believe, for February 20th or 21st.
Okay, Library Board, Councillor Atkins, once again is not here. SCAN, I guess all us councillors are now there, but there has been no meeting for SCAN since our last meeting. Next meeting, I think, is March?
Yeah, it's quarterly.
Yeah. Quarterly, yeah. Kelsey Planning District, Mayor Jakes, Councillor Zelinski, and myself. Councillor Zelinski.
Not much to report. I know we had a meeting. That was in December, I think we had a meeting.
Yeah, a while back.
I'm not sure. We didn't do a whole lot. It was a couple housekeeping issues, setting the budget for 2020. I can't really think of anything else that we did. We tried to pass a resolution, but we're not able to yet. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it.
KSD Committee, Councillor Atkins, Murphy, Forrester.
Yeah, so thanks to Larry and Kerry, and Vaughn, Edith, and Amy from KSD, we got through the agreement, and tonight we got it approved to be signed, which is good work, shows great cooperation between both groups to work through our problems. And then also thank you to Chris and Sam and Graham for their input and providing all the background. So right now, we've reached out to KSD to say what's our next thing we want to work on, and they are looking at planning a meeting, and it looks like Larry will be talking about Woodelius Drive. And we talked a little bit about it at the KSD budget meetings about what's their biggest thing next. So that's probably what's on the books. So nothing planned for right now.
Okay, that's it for committee reports. Unfinished business, I guess there's nothing. General business. Citizens period once again. No, nothing? Okay, so then we'll call this meeting adjourned, and we will move to the committee of the whole meeting. Correct?
Good.
Okay, all in favor?